Hi, I'm Lesley Logan. I'm back with another collaboration with Andrea Made Pilates, so make sure you check out her YouTube channel after you watch this. We are continuing our series on The Struggle is Real, and one of the questions we get a lot about is the tree. Why? I hate it. Why do I have to do it? Okay, there are so many reasons why you have to do the tree. But if you are really struggling with your tree, please check out my videos on rolling like a ball, the roll up. We even did that in The Struggle is Real. I would also check out single straight leg stretch, also called scissors, single leg circles. All of those on the mat are very essential parts of doing this. If you have a ladder barrel or a spine corrector, doing back bends over those things, also going to make this whole exercise feel so much better in your body. But you don't do the tree so that you can be good at the tree. You do the tree so that you can stand on one leg and tip over and grab your keys or balance. If you trip on the stairs, you're going to catch yourself, right? You also do the tree so that you can stretch your back and your hamstring at the same time, which never happens. We tend to just stretch our hamstring or we stretch our back. We don't do both. And when you do the tree, it allows you to do both. But if you're wanting to make your Pilates practice deeper, even including your mat practice or your advanced Pilates practice, you've got to fall in love with the street a little bit. So, you don't do the full-on amazing biggest back bendest tree if you're new to the tree. You start with making sure you can do the roll back, the round back here on the short box. And to do this, you should check out the stomach massage videos we did on The Struggle is Real, because if you can do stomach massage round, it's gonna make this exercise so much better. I can pretend I'm pushing my feet into a foot bar and rounding back and reaching to an imaginary foot bar so my stomach pulls in and I can come up. So this exercise right here is gonna help prepare me for the tree. So let's do the tree. So when you do the tree, if you are super long in the leg, when you're doing the rolling back, you can bend this knee and pull with the back of your leg. If you're gonna get in your hip flexor, please don't. You really wanna have this seat down. We want this hip square. I have seen people hook the arm here because I'm so flexible, but it ends up taking you off kilter. So I prefer hands here and then just pull from your back as much as you can. So however flexible you are, you must be strong in your back. And you're gonna press and bend. So when I'm going here, the more I can push my hamstring to my leg, the more my arms connect to my back, which warms me up for my tree climbing. So you pull your head to your knee. This is the roll up. This is balance controls off the reformer. I've gotta get this seat reaching, this stomach pulling in, and then when I walk down, I'm lowering myself, and then I imagine I'm back bending over a spine corrector or a ladder barrel, and then I pull up and I climb up my leg from my back, not my biceps and pecs, and I'm trying to leave my lower back here so I can stretch both my leg and my back at the same time. You don't have to go into the full back bend. You can just go here and come here. You're gonna stretch your back. If you can do any amount of that, it's gonna work. You're gonna get the tree out of it. If you wanna do the routine, you're gonna go back and you can grab and pull and give yourself a stretch. You'll come up and again, pull, find your roll up, find your rolling like a ball, pull your stomach back. And then you can add in that single leg circle by going into a back bend and circling 1 to 3 times in one direction, and then 1 to 3 times in the other direction. And then you gotta pull your stomach in, and find your roll up, and stretch your back. You can even grab the foot and pull it even more. Woo. So, the tree, love it or hate it, if you really wanna deepen your practice, you gotta find all the parts. So if you're struggling with it, warm yourself up on the mat, right? Find the parts. Do your roll up, do your rolling the ball, do your single leg circle, do your scissors, do some stretches on your spine corrector, and then give it a whirl, right? It's not as bad as you think, and it does get juicier. So that is my hope for you, that you find some juice in your tree. If you have questions about this, or how this actually can make your balance control off the reformer better, your tendon stretch. Oh my God, I didn't even talk about it. Tendon stretch, one leg to the front, to the back, and elephant, one leg. They're going to literally change if you do your tree. And if you're struggling, do your elephant one leg, come and do your tree. Sometimes they go back and forth, and actually they feed into each other. So, you know, no one exercise is on its own. They're all interconnected and entwined. So if you can't really figure out what's going on in your elephant, do your tree, it's going to reveal itself pretty quickly. And then you can go back to your elephant, try to find it there, and come back to your tree. You know, you can go back and forth, back and forth. I'm Lesley Logan. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out Andrea's videos over on her YouTube channel, and I hope to see you next week for the next collaboration video. Have a good day.